So Elena Torres stands in the shortstop. Sun Devils' first chance to bat here in conference play. And she takes ball one. Steptoe, another hard-throwing right-hander. Got two pitchers in the circle tonight that will be popping the catcher's glove a lot. See Torres right there, hitting just over 400, leading the team in doubles. Junior out of Glendale. And she takes a called strike on the outer half.
Yeah, we talk about these first three batters for Arizona State. 400 hitters, 403 for Torres, 492 for Acuna, 466 for Sydney Sanders, the freshman sensation. Tough three.
Pitch missing inside. 2-1 the count. Torres ahead. Talking about Steptoe, she spent some time at Salt Lake City College for donning the orange and black. Originally out of Sydney, Australia, the 6-foot sophomore. 2-1. Lined into center field for a base hit. Elena Torres right off the bat shoots one into center field.
Talk about waking the crowd up. We heard a loud roar coming from the stands, and Elena Torres starts things off with a single to center field. What a nice hard hit ball to get up there, kind of relax the nerves a little bit. You're facing a good pitcher in Tarney Steptoe.
Let's take a look at the Oregon State defense. From left field to right field, Madison Simon, Eliana Gottlieb, and Kayla Nelson. In infield from third to first, Charity Sevatasi, Grace Messmer, Kiki Escobar, and Lacey Campbell. Is at first Des Rivera behind the plate as Yanni Acuna hits one into shallow left. Coming in is Simon to make the catch. So on the first pitch, Acuna is retired. And that's going to bring up the freshman sensation, Sydney Sanders. Come out of the gates red hot in the first 24 games, hitting .466. So you see it on the graphic there.
Yeah, 22 runs, 27 RBIs, 7 home runs, and that OPS is just off the charts.
And she takes strike one. Sanders was someone that was getting intentionally walked in the first weekend of her time as a Sun Devil in the Kajikawa Classic. Duke intentionally walking Missouri State. All the good teams they played, Minnesota. They knew how dangerous she was. And that ball's outside.
Now you take a look at where catcher Rivera is setting up. She's setting up on the, not just the outer part of the plate. Her body is in the left-hander's batter's box. She's trying to keep that curveball out, barely touching the plate. She does not want Sanders to touch any bit of this.
Off the fist, popped up. Steptoe will make the catch. Big out to get for Oregon State, as Sanders is retired on the pop out. And that'll bring in Jasmine Hill.
And too far outside pitches and going in right in the hands, catching Sanders a little bit off balance. And that's a nice pitch right there.
You see Hill leading ASU in runs score, 26. Pac-12 All-Conference third-team honoree last season, hitting .375 here in 2022. She takes inside. Hill coming off an 0-for-3 night on Tuesday in the win over Marist. That was ASU's 8th in a row and 11 of 12 overall. She fouls one right side out of play. And a souvenir for a fan that will quickly have to give that back to ASU security.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do not let the fans keep those, as each softball makes its way back into the field eventually.
1 ball, 1 strike on Jasmine Hill. Runner on first. We're just underway here at Club Farrington. That pitch misses high. Elena Torres started things off with the single, and Yanni Acuna flew out to the left fielder Simon, and Sydney Sanders popped out to Steptoe, just in front of the circle. That's where we stand right now with Hill in the box. This time is called from Steptoe. Home plate umpire Mike Bartling will dust off home plate. That's up and in, so Hill ahead in the count, 3-1.
Yeah, Steptoe wanted to go back in with that rise ball. See if Hill was going to chase at it. She probably wanted to keep it in the zone a little bit longer for a strike, but Hill doing a nice job of laying off of that one.
Torres on first. And that's strike 2, outer half. Count runs full.
And we're probably going to be seeing that outside curveball being hit on just the outer portion of the plate, with Rivera setting up on in the left-handed batter's box quite a bit tonight.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here in the first. And Hill with a good eye takes ball 4. Running on the play was Torres. She's able to head into second standing. Sun Devils have a rally cooking here in the bottom of the first. And here's Emily Cazares.
So I went and watched, there's a YouTube video of Pete Weber versus the fans. I had never seen this before, and it's him talking back to this fan. Now, you had told our class that, you know, he was talking to somebody, and then all I saw was his outburst at the end, which was so, you know, went viral. But he was going back and forth with this lady. Did you guys ever find out who that was? You ever spot him? Because I know you guys are talking about it. That just had to have been a crazy sequence of events, a crazy match.
Yeah, that was really, it was funny. I mean, there was a woman who was a fan who was watching, and she wasn't being outrageous or anything, but she was heckling Pete a little bit during the course of the bowling match. And he started, you know, responding to her. Pete's great at that. Pete's a great showman, number one. Well, although this wasn't all show, I think he really felt the fan getting under his skin a little bit, and was talking to her. And then when he finished up and won, you know, he just let it all out, and it was a great moment. It was funny to hear. It was great to watch, and Pete, I think, in after this in later years, has said that he almost didn't know what he was saying or who he was saying it to at that point, that he was celebrating the win, and it all just came out of him without a lot of thought about it. It was just a reaction to the moment, to what had been going on with his fan throughout the match, and he just let it go. Mm-hmm. And I'm amazed by how many times this gets repeated and gets aired and has been viewed on YouTube. At the time, I don't think we realized it was going to become this piece of bowling history, but it has, and it's fun to watch.
Over 6 million views on YouTube, and I laugh every time when he just goes, "Who do you think you are? I am.
I am." Whatever that means.
Baseball fans across the country have migrated to the Valley of the Sun for more than 75 years to see their favorite team in action. Scottsdale Stadium, the spring training home of the San Francisco Giants, has been one of the most popular stadiums to visit in Arizona. Coming from an athletic family, it's no surprise that Marissa Schold is a Division I softball player. She just never thought that her first college start as a pitcher would come in a Sun Devils uniform after starting her career as a Wildcat. The first baseman's glove is unique. Well, why, you ask? Well, look at how long it is. That extra territory gives first basemen the room to catch snow cones like these. The annual April excitement is back. The hope of a new season brings joy to millions across Arizona and across the country. Jalen Graham, right wing, looking for the handoff, doesn't get it from Jackson. Now trying to look it from Neal, still holding on to it. Graham now drives, has Ballo guarding in. Ballo, good defense. Graham misses. Kamani Lawrence the rebound. He misses. And we're going to have a foul called against Arizona State. Ballo ended up coming down the ball. And they're going to call that on Jalen Graham going for the rebound. So now Umar Ballo is going to shoot 1-1.
That's a tough call. It's a really tough call. That's a second on Graham now, so Boachi has 2, Graham has 2. These are guys you can't afford to lose against Arizona because there really isn't any depth there in the front court. Gaffney going to come back in here, but it's really tough. Graham just chasing down his own miss. Looked like he caught it clean. Ballo fell over. I thought it was going to be called a travel, but instead it's a foul on Jalen Graham.
Ballo had 14 points against ASU in Tucson, 68% free throw shooter. Makes the first one to make it a 1-point game. (30-29), 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the first half. Ballo trying to tie things up once again. Does not, misses front rim, rebound Kamani Lawrence.
Gaffney's got a little bit of shooting touch. He hasn't shot well this year, but has started to hit his stride these last couple games. Interested to see if they can unpack the paint with some 5 out.
DJ Horn, left wing, guarded by Matherin, makes a move, trying to get by him, does not. Great defense by Benedict Matherin. Horn picks up his dribble, gets it to Marion Jackson. 9 on the shot clock. Jackson looking for someone inside, may have to take this one himself. He tries to, he drives. His layup will be no good, but he will receive a foul. Let's see who they call that on. It was guarded tightly by Justin Kier, and that's who they'll call the foul on.
Question is it called on the floor, or is it the secondary contact on Ballo? So 2 free throws, yeah, coming up for Marion Jackson.
Knocks down the first one. Jackson career high 24 points against UCLA.
Such an aggressive take from Marion Jackson there. It's a guy who's been a little bit timid, shooting 30% this year, a 15% drop from what he was as the MAC Player of the Year at Toledo. He's starting to look a little bit more like that guy.
This is the second one. Gaffney nearly came down with the offensive board, but it was Ballo who ended up fighting it away. 31-29. Kier with the ball. Just under 4 minutes to play. Pelle Larsson, left wing 3, knocks it home, and Arizona is back ahead 32-31.
Back and forth.
Last time these two teams played in Tucson, it was tied at 32, and Arizona really took over in the second half, and it's tight again here in the first half. Kamani Lawrence, left wing, going head-to-head with Omar Ballo, no good, misses, rebound to Bellis. Kamani Lawrence trying to come in from behind, Tubelis able to handle things, gets it to Kier.
Not great. Ballo put 2 hands on the driver. That's an auto foul, not called.
Tubelis gets it, trying to post out Kamani Lawrence. His shot goes up, and it's good. High arcing shot over the hand of Kamani Lawrence and the block attempt of Alonzo Gaffney.
Great touch after the drop step to free him up. Listen to that.
Cheering battle, and Kier takes it away. Wildcats trying to grab all the momentum right now. Justin Kier, guarded by Bocci. He's going to try a 3 from the top of the key. No good, too strong. And Kamani Lawrence grabs the rebound.
Slow and steady here for ASU. Get into your action, run something you like and you're comfortable in.
Jemiah Neal gets it on the handoff from Lawrence, guarded by Pelle Larsson. DJ Horn just in front of the Arizona bench, gets to Jackson for 3, no good. Tubelis the rebound. ASU started 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. They're 6 of 12 now overall. 34-31 Arizona, just over 2 minutes to play in the first half. Ball has it, gets it back out to Kier. Kier picks up his dribble, guarded by Horn. It's Matherin left wing. Now it's Larsson top of the key, guarded by Neal. Gets a screen from Tubelis. Larsson drives right past Kamani Lawrence for the layup. It's good. Gaffney goes down. He was down for a little bit. And we're going to have the immediate timeout as Arizona has taken a 36-31 lead thanks to a 7-0 run over the last 2 minutes of play.